Namaskaram, hello, welcome to Cinephile India. In this video, we are going to review Karthik Subbaraj's new movie with Suriya, Retro. I must tell you, like, Suriya is one of the finest actors of present-day Kollywood that is there out there. But unfortunately, despite him shouldering a lot of movies, kind of giving his 100% output, he is not able to pick the right scripts that work for him, that can elevate him to that particular status where others in the industry have been achieving lately. And Karthik Subbaraj also disappoints quite dramatically in this movie, and in the end the movie felt like one overstuffed mess which was trying to find out which genre it belonged to. It had an identity crisis, and despite Suriya's efforts, as I said, the film ended up as a disappointment as far as I am concerned. Now let's get into the details. So Suriya plays the character Parivel Kumaran, who is an orphan who is adopted by Joju George and Tilagan. His name is Tilagan in the movie. So there is this kind of friction between those two characters, and we are established very nicely in the first act. Like, there's a beautiful entry that Suriya makes, and then kind of a relationship, that bonding between, or lack thereof, between the father and the son is established quite well. At that point, I thought the movie is a drama there is a plot point in the background going on. I think all those points are established quite well. At that point, I thought the movie is gonna give me a definitely a moral, ethical kind of dilemma that Karthik Subbaraj might put the character into. However, he quickly loses track in the second act. As soon as the second act starts, it kind of transforms itself into a love story of sorts. So it kind of loses track. Is it a sentimental drama between a father and son and the relationship, or is it a love story? Because the entire second act, Karthik Subbaraj focuses heavily on the love story between Pooja Hegde's character Rukmini and Suriya's character Pari. And he kind of, it comes out of nowhere. Right. And then again, when he goes into the third act, just before the climax, the movie kind of transforms into this savior saga and kind of reveal that happens. It does work, to some extent. However, because of the way the screenplay is structured, you won't get that surprise thrill, that goosebumps thrill, that high that you would normally get for a mass hero reveal at the end, because you already know what might be going on. And when the reveal happens, you would think, okay, yeah, fine, I kind of expected this, and that effect is gone. So that is why I said the movie had an identity crisis, figuring out which genre it belonged to. Is it a family drama? Is it a love story? Is it a rebellion movie? Is it a superhero, like a mass hero, just regular mass movie like any other movie? The movie had a lot of trouble juggling between these various genres, and in the end, what happens is it feels like it is overstuffed. It is overstuffed, in fact. I mean, to be honest, Karthik Subbaraj had some good ideas that he wanted to convey in the movie, just like in Jigar Thanda XX, or even his previous outing with Dhanush. What was it? I forget the name. Where Dhanush goes to London, that movie. Anyway, so his point is he kind of doubles down on that oppression, suppression, depression theme of movies. There's nothing wrong in it, but the thing is, what made Jigar Thanda XX is it stayed true to its theme. You have two characters, both protagonists, for lack of a better term, trying to kind of fight against the same kind of oppression, but from their own perspectives. And that kind of, I loved it in Jigar Thanda XX. But however, here, despite this being the same theme, the movie really struggled, because you only have one character, and that character is juggling multiple genres at the same time, and it's very hard for us as an audience to hook onto one particular emotion and stick to it. And as a matter of fact, Pooja Hegde's character was completely unnecessary in the movie. I get it. Her character is a MacGuffin to kind of move the plot forward, to get Suriya to a particular place where the story happens for the rest of the movie. However, that character could have been anything. In fact, that character wouldn't have that MacGuffin could have been anything. It doesn't have to be Pooja Hegde. It doesn't have to be a human being at all. It could have been anything that brings Suriya to that particular place. So because he focused entirely on that Pooja Hegde Suriya love story angle for almost half of the movie, it felt like really drag. And I'm honest with you, I really wanted this movie to work because, like as I said, I like Suriya as an actor and I love Karthik Subbaraj, the kind of hard-hitting stories he brings to the table and he's making, especially with Santosh Narayanan, who kind of gave a banger after banger for all Karthik Subbaraj's movies. Even his music in this movie pales in comparison. The whole cult thing that Karthik Subbaraj introduced never really settles with any of the audience. And I must tell you, like in the interval, when the interval was done, people were commenting, there is still an hour and a half movie left. Like, how am I going to bear this? That's when you hear those kind of comments, and the film is a failure. So that's it for this review. If you like the movie, please do let me know why you like the movie. I want to learn from you and your opinions and your tastes. And if you like the video, please do like the video and share this video. And if it's the first time you are watching a video on my channel, please do consider subscribing. And I'll talk to you again in another video with another movie review. Until then, take care.